When you take your first bite of meat, the journey begins immediately. Your teeth and jaw muscles work together to break down the tough fibers, and your salivary glands release enzymes that start the very first stage of digestion. The moment meat enters your mouth, your body already knows what to do. From your mouth, the chewed meat travels down your esophagus and arrives at your stomach. This is where the real work begins. Your stomach walls contract and squeeze, while powerful hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes like pepsin break the meat down into a thick liquid called chyme. The stomach works hard for several hours to fully process the dense protein found in meat. You can almost feel the warmth of digestion happening deep inside your core. Next, this nutrient-rich liquid moves into your small intestine, which is the most important part of the journey. Here, your intestinal villi, tiny finger-like projections lining the intestinal walls, absorb amino acids, iron, zinc, B12, and other vital nutrients directly into your bloodstream. These nutrients are now free to travel anywhere in your body. Your circulatory system takes over from here. Your heart pumps this nutrient-loaded blood to every organ, every muscle, and every cell. Your muscles receive protein to repair and grow stronger. Your brain receives amino acids that help produce neurotransmitters, keeping you focused and mentally sharp. Your bones absorb phosphorus and collagen, becoming denser and more resilient. Your immune system receives zinc and selenium, empowering white blood cells to fight infections. Every single organ benefits from this one journey that started with a single bite of meat. Hello. I am meat. I have been a part of human civilization for thousands of years. Long before grocery stores, long before restaurants, long before cooking shows, humans hunted for me, fought for me, and survived because of me. I am not just food. I am fuel. I am history. And today, I want to tell you everything about myself, my gifts, my powers, and yes, even my dangers, because I believe you deserve the full truth. Let me start by telling you who I really am. I come in many forms: beef, chicken, lamb, fish, pork, but at my core, I am one of the most nutrient-dense foods that exists on this planet. Inside every piece of me, you will find complete protein, meaning I carry all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. Your body needs these amino acids to build and repair every single tissue, organ, and muscle you have. Without me, or without something that can replace me, your body would struggle to maintain itself. Now let me talk about the energy I give you. When you eat me, your body breaks me down into amino acids that enter your bloodstream and reach your muscles. Inside those muscles, I help produce creatine, a molecule that gives your muscles explosive, short-burst energy. This is why athletes, bodybuilders, and physically active people have relied on me for generations. I do not just give you slow, lazy energy. I give you strong, sustained, powerful energy that keeps your body running for hours. When your iron levels are high because of me, your red blood cells carry more oxygen, and that oxygen powers every cell in your body. You feel alert. You feel capable. You feel alive. Speaking of iron, let me tell you something important. The iron inside me is called heme iron, and it is the most bioavailable form of iron that exists. This means your body absorbs it faster and more efficiently than iron from any plant source. Iron is not just a mineral. Iron is the difference between feeling energetic and feeling exhausted. Iron is what allows your blood to carry oxygen from your lungs to your brain, your heart, your muscles. When people suffer from iron deficiency anemia, they feel weak, dizzy, and mentally foggy. I am one of the most powerful solutions to that problem. And then there is vitamin B12, one of my most precious gifts. B12 is essential for your nervous system. It protects the myelin sheath that wraps around your nerve fibers, keeping your brain signals fast and accurate. It supports the production of red blood cells and helps prevent a type of anemia that can cause severe neurological damage. Here is the critical truth. B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. I am one of the best sources of it in the entire food world. People who avoid me entirely often develop B12 deficiency over time, and the consequences can be serious: numbness, memory problems, depression, and nerve damage. My benefits do not stop there. I am rich in zinc, which is a mineral your immune system desperately needs. Every time your body produces an immune response, every time a white blood cell is activated to fight a bacteria or virus, zinc is involved in that process. I am also rich in selenium, an antioxidant mineral that protects your cells from oxidative damage and supports thyroid function. I contain phosphorus, which strengthens your bones and teeth alongside calcium. I carry choline, which supports liver function and brain development. I provide niacin, riboflavin, and other B vitamins that keep your metabolism running efficiently. When you eat me in the right amounts, you are giving your body a complete nutritional package that is very difficult to replicate from other sources alone. But now, and I want you to listen carefully, I must be honest with you about my darker side. Because as powerful as I am, I can also cause harm when I am consumed incorrectly, excessively, or carelessly. When you eat too much of me, especially processed versions of me like sausages, bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats, I begin to cause problems. These processed forms of me contain high levels of sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that damage your arterial walls over time. The saturated fat found in my fatty cuts raises your LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and when LDL builds up inside your arteries, it forms plaques that narrow the blood vessels and restrict blood flow. This is a direct path toward heart disease, high blood pressure, and an increased risk of stroke. The heart that I was supposed to nourish can become the heart that I damage, if you give me no limits. There is also the issue of cancer risk. The World Health Organization has classified processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is strong evidence that excessive consumption is linked to colorectal cancer. Red meat in general has been classified as a Group 2A probable carcinogen. This does not mean that eating me once a week will give you cancer. It means that eating me in very large quantities, day after day, especially in processed form, statistically increases your risk. I say this not to frighten you, but because I believe in being truthful with the people who consume me. My digestion is also not easy. I take longer to digest than fruits, vegetables, or grains. When your stomach works overtime to break down large quantities of me, it produces excess gastric acid. This can lead to acid reflux, bloating, stomach discomfort, and in severe cases, gastritis or stomach ulcers. People who eat me in every single meal without balance often complain of feeling heavy, sluggish, and uncomfortable, not because I am bad, but because I was given no rest, no balance, and no support from other foods. For some people, I trigger an allergic response. A condition called alpha-gal syndrome, often triggered by a tick bite, causes the immune system to react to a sugar molecule found in my tissue. The result is hives, digestive distress, and in severe cases, anaphylaxis. Meat protein allergies, though less common, also exist and can cause serious reactions in sensitive individuals. And finally, there is the matter of gout, a painful joint condition caused by elevated uric acid in the blood. I contain purines, which break down into uric acid during digestion. For people who are genetically predisposed, eating too much of me can trigger gout attacks, episodes of intense joint pain, swelling, and redness, most commonly in the big toe and ankles. If you are someone who already has high uric acid levels, I require careful moderation in your diet. So what is the final truth about me? I am neither a villain nor a perfect hero. I am one of the most powerful, nutrient-rich foods on Earth, capable of building strong muscles, fueling sharp minds, supporting healthy immunity, and sustaining human life across every climate and culture on this planet. But I am also a food that demands respect, moderation, and balance. Eat me wisely, choose lean cuts, limit processed forms, pair me with vegetables and fiber, and give your body variety. Do that, and I will serve you well for a lifetime. I am meat. And now, you truly know me.